I'm going to be talking about why both parents should be in a child's life. Children with two parents in a stable home have more brain cells because they get more attention and suffer less distress. There are so many benefits that children get from having two parents in their life. Kids with involved parents tend to earn higher grades, have better social skills, and are more likely to graduate and go on to post-secondary education. If two people decide to have a children together, they need to be responsible enough to provide for them before. Parents may be the cause of kids getting into drugs and crime. There's more to this than kids being emotionally unstable because they don't have two parents raising them right. Parents play an irreplaceable role in the lives of their children. Both parents should be in a child's life and provide a stable home for them because the children become smarter, healthier, and more successful. About 50% of married couples in the United States divorce. Parents provide stability when they choose to stay together for their child. It's not only about just having two parents, but having two loving parents that will care for you. Children need to have stability or they will become very emotionally depressed. As a result of some experiments, scientists found that babies with two parents are less likely to suffer early life trauma, which can have a massive impact on how their brains develop in later life. Children are also happier with their family situations if their parents are happy as well. It's because of their parents being at fault that they are going down the wrong path. Parents who don't provide a stable home aren't giving their children the life that they really need and deserve. Every child needs someone who they can rely on and go to for everything. If a couple decides to have a child together, they need to already have everything that they need for their child before. Parents who don't provide these things are causing their children to suffer. Being brought up by both parents causes children to have better memory and learning functions. It's believed that the babies with two parents tend to get more attention and more stability, and that they're less likely to suffer emotional distress in their first years of life, which leads to greater brain cell production. Some researchers from Canada studied mice and came up with an experiment to test the effects of parenting in mice compared to humans. Adult mice with the highest number of brain cells turned out to be brought up by two parents and not just one. Although the experiment was conducted on mice, many of the same ethics of how early life can influence humans too. Children raised in a household with married parents are more likely to attend college because these kids stay out of bad things that they shouldn't be in. Kids with involved parents tend to earn higher grades, have better social skills, and are more likely to graduate college and high school. Children with married parents are more likely to go to college because they have two parents who are willing to contribute to financing their children's education. Children whose mothers are continuously married grow up to make higher incomes at age 40 than children raised at some point by single parents. This is because children with a stable household are in good parenting, know what stability is, and they understand that they're going to need to go on to college and get a good job and provide for themselves. Children with just a mom or a dad that didn't go to college or are not financially secure will then be more likely to follow in their footsteps and go down that bad path. Children with both parents are less likely to use drugs or alcohol to do criminal things. Without a father and a mother, the child doesn't get to have both authoritative figures telling them right from wrong. Teens who had dinner with their families at least 5 times a week were less likely to be involved in substance abuse than those who had dinners with their family only 2 nights per week. Little things like this matter, and that people don't really realize that, but everything matters because they were 2.5 times as likely to smoke cigarettes, 1.5 times as likely to drink alcohol, and nearly 3 times as likely to try marijuana. Kids who don't get the family and quality time they need will also be more likely to be violent or sexually active. This is because they're seeking other things to make them happy in life. In married families, about 1/3 of kids are sexually active. However, for teenagers in step families, cohabitating households, divorced families, and those with single parents, the percent rises to about 1/2. Children need a mother and father in their life to provide stability for them so they will become smarter, healthier, and a lot more successful. A child's only hope in life is that they have two people to help them make it through life. A mother and a father are the ones who need to do just that. things become very messy without both figures. Two-parent households don't just tend to have more money, but they also make more time to devote to homework help, library visits, and bedtime reading. Children depend on their mothers and fathers for certain things. With both parents, a child will be smarter, healthier, and succeed in life. Children need to have these attachment figures, the people they prefer to offer them help and comfort in the times of pain. These attachment figures need to be the child's parents. Aunts, uncles, grandparents, and cousins are great, but each child needs to have their real parents for things like these that no one else can give to them. The role of both parents is so crucial to how a child's life turns out.